Hello, everybody. Decided to go ahead and do my vlog. Talk y'all's head off while I'm sweating my butt off. Um, got a few things on my mind, and I doubt anybody's even watching my videos, anyways. And if they are, kudos to you. Thanks for your time or whatever. Now, I guess I should introduce myself to you guys out there that don't know me. My name is Heidi. I am a mother of two boys. One's 7, one's 8. They are getting ready to turn a year older here this next year. Oh, duh. Everybody turns a year older the next year. But their birthdays are actually in February, so they're going to be 8 and 9 here really soon. And I'm 28, and I'll be 29 next month. Not looking forward to it. My goals in life are to eventually get down to a good weight and be healthy enough to where, I want to look good naked. If you want me to be blunt about it, I want to look damn good naked, and not just for my man, because even being as big as I am now, I mean, he never, even at my biggest, he never put me down ever. He's always supported me and everything, and he loves me just the same as he's always has, even since I was in high school when we first met. So I'm really, 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 really lucky that I found me a good guy that loves me for me and not for just my looks. We've been married for 11 years next month. The day after my birthday is our 11-year anniversary. We got married the day after I turned 18. A lot of people thought that wasn't going to work out, but those people were wrong, and I love pointing that out. I'm an asshole. I have a dirty mouth. I have the mouth of a sailor, if you haven't been able to tell yet. I've been trying to tone it down just a little bit, but you're watching my videos. I do have it set for adult content or whatever, just because I have a dirty mouth. And you never know what I'm going to talk about. I'm really behind on my water today, so forgive me. I'm just now done with 2 cups. I'm going to school some of you guys because it's something that I learned, and let's face it, not everybody knows how to measure liquid and stuff like that. Now, everybody and their damn mama knows that minimum you need to drink around 8 cups a day. Or, yeah, 8 cups a day. 64 ounces. Now, 1 cup in the measuring cup equals 8 ounces. Now, that is for somebody who weighs around 120, 130. That is the minimum that an overweight person should drink it ever, is around 8 cups. Now, me, I'm going to share a little secret with you. I'm around 230 pounds. Yeah, shocking, huh? I'm a big girl. Whatever. Now, I was 145 before I had my kids. And I gained 98 pounds with my first son because, if you've ever been pregnant, you have those crazy cravings. Well, you want to know what my cravings were? Soy sauce. I wanted it on everything, soy sauce. And soy sauce has a lot of sodium in it, salt. Well, salt makes you retain water. So whatever you're taking in water-wise and you have salt in you, you're going to retain that water. It's called water weight. If you do not work that water weight off, it will eventually turn into fat. Now, after I had my son, my first son, I dropped 60 pounds, and then I dropped 80 pounds, and then I got pregnant with my second son, and I gained maybe 35, 40 pounds with him. I stayed away from the soy sauce, even though I wanted it. I don't know. It's what I wanted to eat was soy sauce. I wanted anything salty, really, really, really salty. But I stayed away from it, and I didn't gain a real whole lot. And after I had him, I got a job working in a warehouse, and I got all the way down to 160. It was 160, 165. And when I was 160 pounds, I had a lot of muscle in my arms and my legs, and my stomach pooch was going away and stuff, and I don't know what it was. I ended up getting on drugs and partying a lot and drinking because I had just turned 21, and I became a party animal. I did that for a few years, and I quit partying hard back in 2008. I was on pills really bad, and I drank a lot. But the last night that I took pills was October 23rd, 2008. So I have been sober from pills for 5 years now. Yeah, 5 years. It's amazing how time flies, huh? Well, after that, I told myself, well, I'm going to quit smoking cigarettes. That in a year, I quit. But I started up again after 3 months. My husband was still smoking cigarettes, and he was smoking in the house, and we was nonstop arguing. I just couldn't take the arguing anymore, so started smoking again, just so we'd stop arguing, because I don't like to argue. Well, 2010, I go on a diet. I weighed 230 pounds at that time, what I weigh now. Go on a diet. I strictly restrict pretty much any fat in my diet. I didn't eat anything that had fat. I ate. It was so boring. I ate spinach all the time, green beans all the time. It was pretty much canned vegetables was on the menu for me. If I had any fat, it was whatever was in bread. I would eat no fat lunch meat with mustard and bread. I didn't count my calories. I tried to, but I didn't have an Android back then. And hell, they might have been, they existed in 2010, right? I don't remember. It probably cost too much for me to afford back then anyways. But I wrote down everything, calorie-wise. I didn't pay attention to, sodium and sugar and all that crap. And I drank nothing but water. And I wasn't drinking Now, I was drinking water, but I wasn't drinking plain water. I was drinking it with like those little packets that you put in your drinks. I think it was Hawaiian Punch, and it was only 5 calories per thing, and I think I drank 8 of those a day. So that's 40 calories just for the drinks. Um, but in 2 months' time, I think it was 2.5 months. It's about 2.5 months' time. I lost that 30 pounds. Well, I lost 29 pounds, if you want to get technical. Yeah, I'm talking to myself in my head. I got down to 201, and I weighed 230 to begin with. Got down to 201, and I was ecstatic. I worked out. I had a ball, and I use that sometimes, do crunches and stuff, and I would play Just Dance games on the Wii. And that's pretty much all I did. And I lost 30 pounds. And I didn't really notice not very much of a difference. But I ended up giving in. I was still smoking weed at the time, so I don't know. I can't really blame weed for me being lazy because I know people who smoke weed that are not lazy, that are very high energy. I was just lazy. All I wanted to do was play video games and play on the computer. Truth. 2011 rolls around, and I moved to Florida. And I make a promise to myself that I'm going to have 3 goals. One is to quit smoking cigarettes once and for all. 2 is to finally drop the weight. And 3, to get my GED, or somehow, some way, find a way to get my high school diploma if I can. Well, I moved here I got here March 8th. I left March 7th. And I stopped off at my dad's house to say bye because he was on the way to here. I moved here from Indiana. And my dad lived in Kentucky. So, of course, you have to go through Kentucky to get to Florida unless you're going some weird way. So I stopped there and I said my goodbyes and stuff, and that I loved him. And then I came down here. I was here not even a month, and I was 236 when I moved here. I put on all that weight. I was 236 when I moved here. And I lost 30 pounds again in less than a month. I got a job, and I was doing really good. April 11th rolls around, and it's on a Monday, and I get a phone call at work, and I found out that my dad died. And my world came crumbling after that, and I gave up everything. I stopped taking care of myself. I ended up losing my job, and then I got another job, and then I ended up losing that job. I was just depressed. And when I'm starting to whine and cry. Look at me. After I lost my second job, I pretty much lived in my bed. I had my husband do all the housework, even though he barely did anything. I mean, the place was trash. And I lived in my bed, and I had him make me food and bring it to me, and I would eat, and I would gorge, and I would eat, and I would gorge, and I didn't give a shit anymore. I didn't even want to live anymore, honestly. After losing my dad, It really sucked. Anyways, Christmas came around. No? Well, yeah. The first Christmas 2011 rolled around. And I stayed in bed. My kids got a couple of gifts, but I had the door shut and I stayed to myself. Didn't make a Thanksgiving dinner, didn't make a Christmas dinner. I kept to myself. Next year rolls around, still in the bed, still sleeping, eating, and all that good crap. Start pulling myself together a little bit. Just a little bit. Getting a little bit stronger. If you've lost somebody, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, then you're probably one of those people that say, oh, it sucks now, but it gets better. It doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any easier either. The only thing is you get stronger from it. And I believe that I've gotten stronger over time. Anyways, last year on Thanksgiving, I ended up making a little bit of a Thanksgiving dinner for the family. I had my husband help me. He made most of it. Even though that was my thing, I always made the holiday dinners, all of it. Everybody had to stay out of the kitchen. My dad was always there, and he was the only one that I'd let in the kitchen to help me. But nothing's the same anymore. I ended up getting another job in November of last year because I refused to let my kids go without that Christmas. I refused to be selfish again because I know that my dad was expecting more out of me, and I just want to live to make him happy, and you know. So I got a job, and I ended up spoiling the hell out of the kids. They had a really good Christmas, which is good. I still lived in the bed most of the time, but I got up out of the bed for Christmas. I got out of bed to make Thanksgiving dinner. I got out of bed to make a little bit of Christmas food. We didn't really go all out for Christmas, because we couldn't really afford it. You know, food stamps only cover so much. The next year rolls around, nobody's working. I lose my job again after New Year's because I only wanted to get a job to take care, get the kids Christmas. I really wasn't ready to get out in the world again. I just wasn't. I pushed for it, and the worst job in the world to me is a telemarketing job, especially if you're selling stuff that you know it's bogus, and trying to rebuttal against people who've lost somebody. I mean, I was a pro at it before I lost my dad. I'd rebuttal somebody who just lost their spouse, somebody who just lost their brother, their kid. I'd rebuttal the hell out of them. I'd make them feel bloody sorry for themselves just so they'd fucking buy whatever product. I guess everything happens for a reason. It's my karma was working at those jobs after Dad died, and my karma was to feel their pain, times a lot. I got people that spend a lot of money on stupid products. Dating services, fucking the gay pages. I mean, I had a gay friend that worked there that specifically said he doesn't use those pages. Other gay people don't use the page. You know, it's just a way of places to make money because people that are not gay or lesbian or bi or transgender, if they're not that, they don't understand it. So they're like, oh yeah, they're out. You know, they're other kind of people. So maybe they want these kind of pages. No, they're people just like us, motherfuckers. Which I thought in the beginning whenever I first got the job there. But, you know, hearing it straight from the source, you know, duh. It's just stupid. Anyways, March rolls around. I tell my husband, you need to get a job, dude. I mean, we was living off friggin' his school loans and food stamps. We could have gotten welfare. We could have. But I don't even like living off food stamps, man. I don't like getting anything free. I don't like getting anything handed to me. I'm not my mother. I'm not Tracy. I'm me. I like to work for what I got, you know? Anyways, I told him, I said, get a job, and I promise to take care of myself. To quit hurting myself. So, he finds a job. March 19th, started my journey. I weigh 250 pounds. I gained around 50 pounds since I moved here 2 years ago. By eating and sleeping. I pretty much lost all my muscle. It hurt for me to walk 20 foot from my bed to just go to the bathroom. I was out of breath. Oh, and I was a chain smoker too. When I wasn't sleeping, I was smoking. Started my journey March 19th. And I've kept with it. It's October 30th now. It's been, what? April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 7 months. Not bad. Now, May 23rd, I started on another one of my goals. I quit smoking cigarettes. I haven't smoked cigarettes. Well, I quit smoking on May 23rd. I had a bad time. Like 3 months after I quit, I think it was 2 or 3 months after I quit, some bad shit was going on and I was stressing out and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go to the store and I'm buying a pack of cigarettes. So I went to the store and I bought a pack of cigarettes. I smoked a cigarette and it was like my body fully rejected it. I mean, I wanted to puke. I got lightheaded and it wasn't a good lightheaded. It wasn't like I don't know. I felt sick to my stomach. It was like, ugh. Got pissed off again whenever I got home. Smoked me another one. That's 2 cigarettes. I didn't smoke again until the next day. Smoked me another cigarette. Still felt like shit. It's like, fuck, man. It's not doing what it used to. My body is rejecting it. So, I gave a pack of cigarettes to my husband. Told him to smoke it. And I was done. And I haven't smoked a single cigarette since. So, I would definitely say it's been 5 months since I actually quit. Yeah, I had a slip. I did quit cold turkey. I definitely say that that's done and over with. I've never quit this long, ever. Even when I was pregnant, I only quit for maybe 3 months. like towards the end of the pregnancy. I just didn't have that willpower. I wanted to smoke. I wanted that nasty taste. Now the smell, it annoys the fuck out of me. Um, my husband, he's actually being respectful now. I think it's because he doesn't want to have to spend the money on the cigarettes. It's pretty awesome, actually. He goes outside and he smokes now, but we still argue because whenever he comes inside, I love it whenever he kisses me. I love it that he loves me, you know. When he just walks by, he gives me a kiss, but I hate the smell. I can't stand it. I'm always telling him that he stinks, that he needs to go brush his teeth. When he brushes his teeth, swishes his mouth, it's not enough for me. He just, like, you need to go take a shower and go switch your clothes, And I gotta wash laundry. I do laundry 3 days a week for 4 people. So, yeah, that just, I don't know. I want him to quit, but it is what it is. Anyways, me being on my journey, I lost 20 pounds within 2 months. Around 20 pounds within 2 months. And I've pretty much been stuck since then. I've been changing my eating habits here and there. I've been changing my workout methods. I've been changing my calorie intakes. Shit like that. I don't know. Main thing is I'm not giving up. I'm getting muscle still. Right now I'm using my body to gain the muscle. My body for the most part. You see one of the workouts that I do. The other workout I do, it's a little challenge thing that I found on Facebook, whatever. Well, a friend found on Facebook and tagged me and wanted me to do with them. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I also use the elliptical here and there. I haven't this week, though. My legs are friggin' killing me. My arms hurt, too. I walk to and from my kids' school. So that's 2 miles a day, 10 miles a week. Yeah. I guess that's pretty much my life story. Well, not really my life story, but, pretty much my fat life story. No need to get in any detail about anything else. Yeah. So, at least my makeup didn't smear, right? Well, if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. This is, I guess, a vlog, a video blog, whatever. I didn't have to type it. So, yeah, might as well get my water on. I'm behind on my water today. Speaking of which, technically speaking, with the whole water thing, I didn't get down to it because I guess I'm ADHD and I forget and I get sidetracked. Take your weight, divide that by 2, and whatever that number is, that's how many ounces that you need to drink. Mine says that I need to drink 117 ounces a day. So, I'm not even sure how many cups that is. Let's see. 117. Shit. 117 divided by 8. 14 cups. 14.62. 15 cups. So, I can do it. I just don't prefer peeing all night. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I need to pee more. Yeah. So, I'm going to get off here, and thanks for watching my video, and, if you like my videos, hit the subscribe button thingy. It's like up there, or up there, or up there, or maybe down there. I don't know where it is. And you can thumbs up the video too. Make me feel good. Support me. I'm on my journey. My next goal in life is to get my GED. So I'm just working to better improve me and hopefully make my dad proud. Rest in peace, Daddy. I love you. Bye, guys. Shit. Lost the thing. Bye.